Hi guys and gals, it's John.
And Emily.
And Jazz. The return of Jazz. So happy to be here on film. Look at that beautiful smile. Best store dog ever. We're not lying. So we're kicking it off this week. We got one really cool event that's coming up Friday night, which is Gorillaz Cracker Island. We're going to do a listening party at 7 p.m. And we're also going to talk about the record too. But we're going to show you some of the cool stuff. First of all, if you pre-order either the indie exclusive purple vinyl or the black vinyl or the CD, you get this cool set of Gorillaz trading cards. It's the only way you can get those from AFK. If you show up to the listening event, at least the first folks that are going to show up are going to get this cool poster and this cool sticker. It's a nice two-sided poster. Look at that. They spare no expense. Very nice. So again, we'll have this available on CD. Also, if you show up Friday night, in addition to listening to the new record, we're going to raffle off this amazing
torso
hoodie.
Oh,
Just
a hoodie.
in time for the current temperature, which is 83 degrees in Virginia Beach in February. Yeah, there you go. We're also going to raffle off this amazing art board, super cool, foam art board, incredible. We're going to keep this in the window till record store day, so if you win Friday night, you can come visit it, say hi to it in the window, take your photo with it, but you can't pick it up till record store day. Because we want to promote the amazing Cracker Island. By the way, we kind of snuck it on the turntable because we got an early eval copy. It's really good. We're not going to tell you, but it's fantastic. And if you read the reviews, they're saying it's absolutely the best thing they've done since their first record. I agree. So anyway, check it out. Super high praise, super consistent. Here it is. This is the indie exclusive. If you want to pre-order, you'll get those trading cards. Here, I'm going to let you deal with that, but look how pretty. Look what an amazing purple that is. And now I'm going to read what we wrote. The Virtual Band's 8th studio album is an energetic, upbeat, genre-expansive collection of 10 tracks featuring yet another stellar lineup of artist collaborators like Thundercat, who we're listening to right now, Tame Impala, Bad Bunny, Stevie Nicks, and it works. Booty Brown and Beck, again on indie exclusive neon purple, black, or CD. So come in Friday night, 7 o'clock. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be so fun.
We might have a cheese and cracker island. You never know. We do that kind of thing. We're really witty that way with like food puns. We had red hot chilies, and I mean we
had red hots, a can of chili, and some peppers.
A can of chili. So I mean we worked it 3 different ways there, but yeah, it's going to be. We'll have a cracker island. We'll get some sand. Anyway.
Crunchy crackers. Next up, we've got David Bowie, A Divine Symmetry, an alternate journey through Hunky Dory. This brings together early mixes of tracks originally featured on the Bo Promo album in 1971, along with new alternative Ken Scott mixes to create an alternative version of the entire album. It also features the session outtake Bombers, and we'll toss in a free poster.
Super nice bougie promo poster for the box set, which we can also order, I'm sure. We are sold out of the tote bags for the pre-orders. Those went really quickly, but again, we got you covered on the poster. Pre-order folks, which was, I think, for the first 5, we've got those secured for you. All right, here we go. We've got Brad Meldau, Your Mother Should Know. The live solo album features the pianist and composer's interpretations of 9 songs by Mr. John Lennon, Mr. Paul McCartney, and 1 by Mr. George Harrison. The album ends kind of differently with a David Bowie classic that draws a connection between the Fab Four and pop songwriters who followed. Absolutely amazing. The first time I heard it, I was kind of shocked because it's like Beatles going off the rails, but man, the second time I listened to it, I was just like, so great. Golden Slumbers, my personal favorite song of all time. Like, I have some records where I say, you know, maybe this week this is my favorite record, and then this record, Golden Slumbers, is always my favorite song, and he does an amazing rendition of this. Check it out.
Next up, we have John Lee Hooker, Burnin', exclusive transparent red version just for hip indie record stores. This 1962 repress includes Hooker's iconic signature hit, Boom Boom. It's remastered from the OG analog tapes and pressed on smoking hot 180-gram vinyl, red vinyl, rolled up tight in a swank tip-on jacket.
Nice. Bria Country Covers Volume 2, encompassing feverish takes on tracks by Gillian Welch, Paula Cole, Mary Margaret O'Hara, Robert Lester Folsom, Glenn Campbell, by way of Nick Cave, and the late great Loretta Lynn. The Friggs lead singer's deliciously dark approach shimmers through these 6 startling songs, and they are startling. This is a loser edition on red vinyl. Where have all the cowboys gone?
I don't know.
Next
up is Ava Max, Diamonds and Dance Floors, the sophomore release from the RIAA multi-platinum certified global pop sensation and Albanian-American singer-songwriter. Includes the singles Maybe You're the Problem and $1 Million Baby.
I'm the problem, it's me.
Yep, it's true.
It's true. Quasi, Breaking the Balls of History. Indie rock band's 10th record, landing 10 years after their last album. While it reflects the darkness of our time, it also surges with energy and pleasure and joy. I felt so life-affirming. I can hear in the music how happy I am to be there and to be playing at that level again, says drummer and singer Janet Weiss. This is a loser edition on Pink Wax. Janet Weiss, she was in like Rocky Horror.
Show.
Wait, and Slater, Kenny. Wait. Anyway, Janet Weiss, yes, we love you.
Damn it, Janet,
I love you.
Next up, The Retaliators, the high-octane original soundtrack from the award-winning horror thriller. Includes special appearances from some of the biggest names in rock music like Five Finger Death Punch, Tommy Lee, Papa Roach, The Who, Ice Nine Kills, Escape the Fate, and more. Limited edition red and black splatter with a blood splatter O-card.
Sounds like one name, Tommy Lee Papa Roach.
Tommy Lee Papa Roach, yeah, it is. It's a new band, haven't you heard?
Next up, Chicago Greatest Hits. The 5X Platinum Collection, now on picture disc, includes the hits 25 or 624, Make Me Smile, Saturday in the Park, Color My World, and Feeling Stronger Every Day. Wait, this has already been out. Why is this on the new release list? I'm so glad to talk about this record again. It's been over a month, but you know, I'm thrilled. So thank you, Rhino, for bringing this back.
I just write the notes for what's in the stack, okay? Next up is King Tuff, Small Town Stardust. The 5th studio album from Kyle Thomas is a love letter to nature, cherished moments of inspiration, and to the small town that formed him. When he isn't working on his solo outings, Kyle can be found as the lead singer and guitarist of the J Mascis group Witch.
All right, here we go. We got some Kesha reissues in the house.
Wake up in the morning.
Her first 2 full lengths, Animal and Warrior, and her first EP, Cannibal, have each gotten the expanded edition treatment and feature bonus tracks and remixes of her smash hits like TikTok, Your Love Is My Drug, and Animal. Kesha.
Feeling like P. Diddy. Next up, The Electric Wizard, Dope Throne, the British doom metal band's 3rd album, originally released in 2000. Fun fact, the band entered the studio with only 3 songs written, but finished writing and recording the album 3 days later. How?
That's amazing. They should have named their band like Electric King Gizzard Lizard Wizard or something, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, they crank those albums out too. Maybe it's
That's
just
true.
a thing. Wizards are just fast.
Magic.
They're just...
It's on transparent black.
Cool. Next up, Civic, Taken by Force, the Melbourne-based 5-piece return with their visceral sophomore album, aptly described by the band as 1984 meets Endless Summer. They have reimagined the reckless intensity of proto-punk for an era of endless uncertainty on translucent red vinyl.
That's really good, too. Next up, Booker T and the MG's Green Onions, their debut, the classic instrumental album back for its 60th anniversary, pressed to 180-gram green vinyl with new liner notes, photos, and stacks of ephemera.
There
she is.
Jazz. She's behind the poster. Next up, The Cult, The Love, the breakthrough 1995 second album from the Gothy Rockers, including the hits She Sells Sanctuary and Seashells by the Seashore. Hey, I did it. Rain and Revolution. It's pressed on limited Goat's Blood red vinyl, and we made that up. It is on red vinyl, but Goat's Blood, it's The Cult. I mean, cults love goats. They're creepy, they got the horns. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Next up is Vince Guaraldi Trio, Jazz Impressions of Black Orpheus, a deluxe 3 LP set featuring 16 bonus tracks from the Cannes Grand Prize winning film, including alternate takes and unreleased music. Lacquers are cut by the great Kevin Gray, and it's been pressed to 180-gram vinyl RTI with new liner notes.
Nice. Ghost, Pope Star, the second EP by the Swedish rock band. It consists almost entirely of covers, most of which broke from their typical genre. Covers from Eurythmics, Echo and the Bunnymen, and Simeon Mobile Disco, for example. This limited edition repress is on milky clear vinyl. Ghost.
Next up, we have Naughty by Nature, 1993, the 30th anniversary reissue of the platinum-selling record, pressed to orange wax, featuring the classic Hip Hop Hooray. Hey! Oh!
Haircut 100, Pelican West. If you were glued to your MTV like I was in the early 80s, you've heard these great songs 1,000 times. It spawned 3 top 10 UK singles, including Favorite Shirts, Boy Meets Girl, Love Plus One, and Fantastic Day. This is a limited half-speed remaster cut from the OG tapes on 180-gram wax. Sold. I'm going to upgrade my copy.
Next we have Bryan Adams, Classic. 14 brand spanking new versions of Mr. Adams' classic hits pressed on exclusive neon orange. Summer of '69, Run to You, Heaven, Cuts Like a Knife, Everything I Done, and so many more.
I saw him live at Scope in the 80s. It was a good show. He's an amazingly talented guitarist and songwriter. Canada, yeah. The first 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx, the rock and roll icon and 3-time best-selling author, tells his origin story, how Frank Farana became Nikki Sixx, chronicling his fascinating journey from irrepressible Idaho farm boy to the man who formed the revolutionary group Motley Crue. This is a groovy excerpt from the audiobook pressed to red and white splatter vinyl. Super limited. I think they're just doing 3,000 of those.
Next up is Wattstax 1, live concert music. 50 years since the original event in LA, this 2 LP set has been cut from the original analog tapes and includes performances from the heaviest of the heavyweights like Isaac Hayes, the Staple Singers Albert King, Carla Thomas, the Bar-Kays, Rufus Thomas, and more.
Hey, we got more Wattstax 2 live concert music, more classic early soul jams, and spoken word truth from the likes of Jesse Jackson, The Emotions, Richard Pryor, Isaac Hayes, Johnny Taylor, Kim Weston, and more. Same deal as the last record, yeah.
Next up is Dierks Bentley,
Dirk?
Gravel and Gold. Phoenix country superstar has been to the top of the charts 20 times, and he's making another run at it with his 10th album, featuring 14 new tracks and the hit single Gold, which I guess he really should rename multi-platinum.
I wrote that.
Yeah.
Florida Georgia Line, greatest hits, 15 hits and 3 unreleased tracks, squeezed like a fresh Florida Georgia orange onto 2 sky blue slabs of wax. I wrote that too. Squeezed like a Florida Georgia orange. So sweet. I should write literature.
Next up, Eric Church, The Outsiders. Oh man, now I'm doing it. The third pressing of the North Carolina native's 4th studio album, pressed on limited 2 LP blue, features the #1 country chart hit Talladega.
All right, that's what we got, other than a whole bunch of restocks coming in.
Many.
And we've got like another, like the presses are back, folks. They are cranking it out and it's coming back. It is so exciting. So I think we've got another 50 or 60 coming in tomorrow, but we've probably got 80 right now, and I'd say half of it is stuff we haven't seen in a long time. So if you want to call dibs on any of this stuff, the new releases for tomorrow, Friday, or if you want to call dibs on any of the restocks I'm going to show you right now, you could actually come in and pick them up tonight if you want, on Thursday night. It's up to you. You can message us here or call us at 757-962-1996. I think that's it. See you guys soon. Hope to see you tomorrow night for the Gorillaz at 7 p.m. Maybe you win that amazing hoodie, poster, album. Good times. Cheese, crackers. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.